amanyɔfo ne ɔmo esi nkonnwa na yɛbubu ɔman ho sɛdeɛ ɔman yɛsi kɔ ɛyɛ anaasɛ ɛnyɛ no abere ne dɔn na bɛkyerɛ MPP ni bɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɛyɛ paa NDC ni bɛka kyerɛ sɛ ɛnyɛ koraa so day out no ɛyɛ na yɛ banta saa but no banta ne mbe mu a agye yɛabɔ Ghana national anthem na nsɛm a ɛwɔ mu no ɛtumi de etutu yɛn ho fo ewie Ghana national anthem na yɛbɔ Arise Ghana Youth ne wie a mu wie afa MPP national anthem si so we MPP national anthem afa NDC national anthem fatwa so na yɛmfa ntutu yɛn ho fo sisi it is established now after the two anthems so the MPP anthem will come then the NDC anthem will come it will tell them say they are the team a ɔmo ha me ne ɔmo edi nsawoso ɔmo aso ne the vibrant ones nka nyinaa yuani sabre yi deɛ Ghana national anthem MDC national anthem ano si na eba
eja susuza arise for Ghana of the throne of the land for well and seek your future development our God from vision to be the end is surely democrat Ghana our strength in unity from vision to be the end is surely democrat Ghana our strength in unity. Eja bana victory is our land. Victory is our land. JJ is a winner. Arise for Ghana of the drum of the land. Forward and secure future. People love it, our God. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Stable democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Stable democrat, Ghana, our strength in unity. From vision to victory, the end is surely. Stable democrat.
all right for MPP let's sit down for MPP mumbo mami mumbo MPP ni mama
MPP ore ogbo ndi sisu
ye bobo don't worry okay sound no what check yan sound all right and yabo MPP national anthem na yasan abo NDC national anthem the way na wofa we am ka tenam da asan no why the way na we see sano na and from na of the niaji no you see number 1 order number 1 order number 1 to abama no don't see there order number 8 order number 8 to aba
8 munenya 8
na 8 mu na unye eza wala uzi break 8 no the 8 na uzi break 8
and what shows man
there you were breaking 8 na then you were breaking 8
no we are breaking 8 no
okay
Dr. Baomi on can try and there oban in the papa do kan ho but oban ada wa pro say na oye mate
o say o settle to omomu de na 8 but omomu de na 8
what's the difference between 1 8 9 number 8 now
aje onu
you see the nature of MPP insincere even numbers kwabo with that for sure numbers and what for you demonstrate true nature of MPP just now as one can back me can some back who tire wa
bibi aboko there
onyame adom
Idoba de ase. Infantima is saying infantima oba no Ophelia. Honorable Ophelia. And no ye there.
Yes.
And then they come boom 1 2 3 be na yankwa. Over more 2 minutes be.
Yeah. Ophelia Mensa Hayford. Order number 1.
Okay.
Man kesim for friend oba no a.
Okay.
Ni nyuma pa why. Hwe man kesim be fi krom ochina no. A kosi egwase. E de ko Amosima. So bi o friend no brand ama this rubber rubber e ho na ya no pem and man map no na dia fem a dia kokwa akosi kwabransa akwanso na dia wuram na dia ko ye kure ya friend no nsanfo na dia kopie e wo AK side ho utwam Kumasi road no ucha batenya na dia ko abodun kwano so bi o friend no nkramafu krom nka nsa na ne friend ene e friend no kwanta kese do na wasan wan e de wuram na de akosi taboson wo de akosi taboson afi wo de aba abesi chichire na wasan de atwam na watra chichire no wo de wuram wo oduma no na wo de ko ka wansro na afi wo de akosi akobma na de akosi kwakrom ye ne aduma akofo ne boss na afi wo de nwa aba abesi chakon besi chakwa na de ko eye edmanu nyapa na de akosi kwesiansa no afi na de wuram na de ko eye ehiro
sa na besi man
kesi be krombie I say your map na my drama this is infantima constituency.
Okay.
Yes na sanya ma draw map na mount na nietia me hu map na draw
so we dey chirache ana
na nienti ama mehu no saa nya make nyina udu ha Ophelia nsa no adwuma ho
all this nyina ne
handwriting nti ana ma mehu map no do
okay so you Ophelia dey anka untumi draw sa map no
na come here there
okay
because wherever we go no me hwa ade ho ni nyina wo book
so Ophelia husband former husband no na udine onu na udine chi onu na ma wa hu map no draw it is Ophelia that has given you
there ni nyina abom ba se me ba ye ba power 8 years enti me se nyuma ama ma hu ba biara
okay
nyuma na ado apragu fom me bia so Ophelia so na ado na bahunya apragu fom me bia so Ophelia so na America no eye ni je kra wo mu ni say down composite factory ya yes we recycling
yeah recycling
Ukobi
yeah yo
Miss Ukobi
personally I didn't go me team wo na me
don't make an jaba sam kire
ya bo wa na say you
yeah no correct
yeah
because my brothers from the other side say enya no correct you see
oh mo say mo bia no ntia no die
enu ntia na wa ha nti nanka me pese obi di meeting eni tena wa he eni wa he book ye nyuma Ophelia aye
book nyina
yes
wow
enti
ana Ophelia wa ye nyuma
yes ana pe ese nyuma bi am ko to din wo the other station anyway it's page 51 it's up to page 51
yes. Which of course anya 11 but nyuma no wo mza na
wo mza
oh okay
yeah I just say me sha se kra no afi ne medu 18
okay
and then
okay
18
Mate me da se eno an just say ya flash ni e pese ye hu Ophelia said ya no ho ti ne na Paul bo no eti ye wa mam very well una doctor na Paul what is saying
oh yamena
2 minutes
yamena memfa dam akonya sonkunya azama medu na minchia ahwefo sonko sa na wonyi ho a yenyi ho na minchia obi biara oti orehwe agenkwa TV da mabri to the America no anya na NDC fo ya bo apro papa na weekend yamena domara mfantima ne ye lucky the nation builder, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, and the messiah to rescue Ghana from the abyss of hell. Papa wafayao na ban ne maame Ophelia na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia no mampanyin Akufo-Addo was yen na akomu no obi ore ba ba gente dem a yen brother Jack Alolome auto no nyuno se Jo Mahame Begien awu na ye yen yidado osande Ghana ni biara wa pa ba Ghana ni biara the rapo there oye Ghana yi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama wamba ambaji Ghana obese obe no nseme baasa na okan a otoma akomado pa da me yem fantima ni nyam won fantima na ha mo bo mesese won fantima na ha ozikan osem fantima Mankasim your biggest community or biggest constituency within Fantima constituency hospital abanowo won Fantima ha oya Mankasim ha Golden Jubilee oya clinic senyame ya dom na Fantima no for what to abama na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama obama Mankasim wenya polyclinic papa kese korpa befi krom irrigation befi krom show irrigation also ba oya azan ni won bokọ ho na irrigation wa kodo na ye improve agriculture na Fantima why krabahwe then more today basa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama what track record ono no see the biggest market in West Africa oya me brother mpapa mo ofa yo ni World Bank Mankasim Kumasi KGT market the biggest market in West Africa and Ghana so we Ghana abakwasama Mankasim asesawa and teaching my market or your traditional marketer on your market what are you to say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama se men kancha Fantima for titiriara Mankasim for there oba 2016 or promise them ko beye the fufi antrata what to aba odinkuku no point or se men kancha Mankasim for there oba Mankasim market obesi mo waya krabahwe magana for yeah them 150 lockable stores.
It means that you don't have any handwriting in Fantima apart from Mahama coming to do.
Oreba.
Okay.
Oreba fofo.
Okay.
Oreba fofo no. Owo there oka za. Unia. Fantima no na Mankasim for be yamon. Na Mankasim ha. In 2016, na Edumaku station here we tutuni here we kesi them lockable stores were here. When I was in secondary school and university, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the whole Mankasim township, asphalt. 2016, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and oh yeah, and so Mazinity, Jedu Heya, police station, a court in His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Nabrodo, no noble acquaintance, and we see. Since I'm a schools, and now. Zama bebre na MDs amanyoku why you want Fantima.
But Honorable Aquinas has been or it was an MP for 8 years, right?
Yes.
Very well.
Yeah.
Now 8 years no. Tell me pinpoint things that he has done.
Because if you
look at
almost every community. And when the years no Honorable Aquinas Ofido 2016.
Very well. But he had 8 years.
8 years, yes, from 2009 to 2016.
Okay.
Nzama bebre na NDs amanyoku eye wo Fantima na ha.
Okay.
Ese hu mazineti. Nzama bebre Mankasim Salt Pond market. NDs abana wesi. Onka wa.
Salt Pond market.
No. Market no wo hu de bebia what on abi.
Okay.
Stores no we chiro hon. NDs abana wesi. Ona mu kwekwe for na asenti. No see. Nansi ana ya no mpo ebubu chiro wo bebia was wo si bi wo ho wo wie ipo.
Yeah.
Ese hu mazineti. Victoria Park, NDs na eshasi. Na wo be ya we be boye. Oya plus, Salt Pond asphalt. NDs amanyoku na ye.
Okay.
Guess the NDC ye we bibia imi wo be ya za wo ya inde. Wo mama contractor no yi roof no na osa na roof ni bio. Nine. Guess the NDs aba na wo ye. So hu mazinete.
Okay.
From Eguasa besi schools agan chip compound efa here Kwanedo. Chip compound yo wo Kwanedo ya. Nencha na nyame mfa ya papa ni krensi honorable kwansi dam daze chip compound ndis amanyoku no wesi kuntu ekokuntu a chip compound osuo ndis kuntu hini chip compound ndis no wesi ndis ayin zama bebre won Fantima ha ndis amanyoku no start fisheries Professor John Evans Atamos as honorable acquaintance as regional minister study Branamwa Fisheries University affiliated to UCC when we capture no ha and one thing composite plant na wesi mu pocho you see yeah politics yeah mama do quarantine onya ye maami Ophelia na NPP aba na wosi dam Krampa Chrome composite onya Zoom Lion project
okay
so that the Zoom Lion project the baba show book market our project no
onya
Ghana project
interestingly
ma go for your own tram a budget Ghana Parliament another Fantima wa approve the one face the margin presenting here them CCC
but that be on link
onye link oye Zoom Lion project na waye waye no mfanteman ha mfanteman bebu no obenya edwuma ye fine ebutuma akere wa build no Zoom Lion no be see the margin
but not necessarily funding it.
Yes, on ka budget a we see the margin of venture. What for you not over
Zoom Lion, did you hear what he's saying? We are discussing by topic. We are discussing because we are politicians. We now want Fantiman, right? No, that is what I do. When Fantiman me and Nuba say Kumfu me we talk about Fantiman development kaka and some topic. We are able to at least pinpoint from 1, 2, 3. If you're able to know. Over.
Yeah.
He's talking of Zoom Lion project. This project of Kampa
yeah.
Very well. Now,
government of Ghana,
government of Ghana, or neither honorable if you funded this only. It was Zoom Lion for project.
Yeah. What did you say?
Nana Digi.
Joe Digi.
Yes, sir.
Emi dey say come from Kumasi. Na Emi, you two mirror match is why you two mirror, and you should respect the people of Infantima. I'm telling you, let's leave this political this thing.
The gimmicks,
and maybe it's a specific question.
Propaganda. You see, first, our council said Victoria Park.
Very well.
Omane Shasi. So upon the genesis of politics in Ghana. I want to come and come
genesis of politics, how?
My first political party.
Yes. Here UGCC.
Yeah.
And CPP, I want to Shasi.
Yeah.
Let us give respect, due respect to the people of Southern Achimfu.
But he said something wrong.
Yes, maybe. Achimfu you cry, you can't make
but maybe say composite planting.
Also, your friends saying,
let me speak.
Victoria Park, very well.
Missy, Victoria Park. Yeah, call yen. Na ya nwea ana ayi nso ebi wo a wo ye na ho. Me jira on ye catch son. Oh, Victoria Park, Achimfu.
MPP catch son.
Yes, the late Ekwakwansa Hayford. So be jina catch son na see ya. Why you here Achimfu?
I say one person no see, also no share.
What so share what there? Enti Achimfu for tell. Omutie. It may friend me from Achimfu.
Pavement and blocks.
Because Achimfu. What kind of you know? Achimfu be settle. Enti you can't na kasam. Me from Achimfu ma. Ah mutie ye me say nana set na papa. Oh. Omu nyina gba ekwanim say ekwa. Na ye den na Victoria Park. And they sent to me and see. Oh man, yes,
they didn't even start it at all.
When Trap Foundation.
Oh, now you knew very well that man shall say, I say, oh,
2016.
My man is and where I am one. Say you didn't start anything, and you are claiming
it's not being sincere. Onyim, otehe onyim. The honorable acquaintance na dodo. No starting. Woko ho na woko kati sword na blocks go pavement blocks the bibia go ho. I mean that time na mete sort from zongo. That time na was starting for the zongo kwani na go try. But change of government in buy na then people will be good.
But so young man kati sword and it just the man chassis. Because there should be a short cutting and some who say listen go.
Ame mfanteman ha na matena.
Yeah.
What fire when the mass make 2016 the time I oba alaji if you want they be oba ho your campaign na me ho what fire when you 2016 honorable acquaintance stay we kwansa or the contractors bay wɔyɛ hwɛ blocks pavement start
don't give me more time
until biara change ne bɛn ɛna wɔbɛn nti wɔbɛn na wɔbɛ start biribiara
don't give me time to speak again.
I want to get a more time. I want to get a more time. Sir, I can't say
I want to be better me person clarify.
No, me better. What is that question? Is that question ma? Maybe there are some of a composite plants no one. And that could be resort for Victoria Park. I don't know what I'm say wa. If composite plant no one.
Many genuine. Me I'm not for here.
Enya.
Nti me ni akofisa ma me nkasa. Me wi am eba.
Eza akofisa ma my point to ata your no Victoria Park man kada ndis no see. Me say ndis na start and ma more reason ndis pavement blocks and then blocks I would go in honorable Akwena stay obiara was sort point 2016 or you aware what I'm talking about. But completing it MP Gabana or completing. Yes.
I na ye no. Enyansafo na etifo bibreti ye. Nti me nya de no fefefe nyanko. Victoria Park. Me say, a Kwanza Hayford. And that day the year come. And you two from. Okay, son, me jina hobi. Ni every. Achen for phone. The me nya kofi. Na me vote and say what achen for. Just one makano. That's one makano. Well, yanko. O say NDC MPP nye na yenim ye hwehwe me ka chiro
wan kasa we are or can this particular composite
na me ba Yakopon ye wadum na onya ban papa ade papa be fie
okay
dem ma free SHS abefie na ne da me call man stack na NDC ni bi pa no ode ne ba na me gichim ode ne baba man stack me wi am san ko Parana placement na me san ko obi. Mo se enye enamo a uchi no ye mfa ye se nche. Mo na da propaganda na mo ye wo Ghana ha no. Mo di abem mo ho no. Ene nkwara na ko school nje ni bu aba. Nkwara na kenkan fo mu ho ade. Hwe dem factory a wo kan. Bisan ye ka ate ho son e Wedmade Park.
Nana ka ate dem so.
After baby san. Ko Wedmade Park na wo no. Ye di mo ba nyina wo na wa ha. Awu inshaba. Awu ye djuma wa he. No. No krem that all kingdom. Efe. Ye di mo ba kogu nyina ho ne ye montimonka. Ye di mo ba ko fili ho nyina nya di
obeyi inshira dase.
Miss no krem. Na ye di green carpet ye di sell su nyina. Yes, I don't know, and to question from her. So, one of KK Suma, the then MCE, or to assassinate them, estate developer. And to question Okroma that time, Nana.
Is it say the composite plan?
Yes, and what's on
the campus?
Oh, Papa, see me now, okay. History. Also,
okay, where it started and where it has landed. Okay.
I'm gonna make it as some never. Na no bosu e dom NDC omo match dom ko na no bosu fie o say wa ton asase ni the gravels ya dey feel honyina se na be ya mpanifo obeba bo say e ho ne ye fine na krampa wa hina wo krampa krom obetina egwam na omaye a plot of land huge Odemayan.
Odema government of Ghana.
So, aban or the SAS as name my buying. So, company no move in factory no.
Company no one move government.
Government with the partnership.
Okay, government with partnership.
Yes.
So Zoom Lion is partnering Ghana. Ghana government.
Government is partnering Zoom Lion.
Very well.
Not yeah. Them factory no. Mitimubi. Oh, mama me na adaye ho. Hwe NDC akohwi munyai. Emoamo ene mo fa ni ko school. So they are reading. Mo fa na esedu kati aso mo abombo no. They are coming up. Munyai de madene. Ya pese Ghana ko nanim. Me fa kohwi ntete mo fra no. And today's children, they are not following you.
So,
And they are cutting sword, no, every no, no, some media, money in Ashamansa. Some of my assassin, Ma, yes, sir, you're cutting sword new year. That day, your promise at 2 o'clock from the morning. And it just some, see, but you need the day. I dare have some people, you need the day. Kakra. Na ya call radio program and this for every science say e wo hefa yes munya hwini ho me say me call factory me am ko try me di baha radio nya radio station
somebody is asking that over where did you cut the sword then is that
me said Madi Park
also who cut that sword somebody is asking here when the cutting
that sword so oninia onto nagin
okay.
Onu so ya hwan and obi sam that question.
No, yeah.
Oh,
but somebody is even writing that. Ophelia and Baumia all the way.
I am saying the reality.
I'm coming.
I won't listen to that one. I am saying the reality. And you are disputing me.
No, nobody is disputing you in that part too. Different people are also giving you if
you are giving a chance. No one be there.
Okay, young boy.
My boy, he didn't. My boy, baby, see. From my customer, I would marry. I was admiring and crying. And we are fasting. We are journalists. Fasting. One does a fasting. No, it's not can has said. Offer your small carrier police and I am not right.
Maybe some question cope.
I know. And then Nyamiad Marapa. Abem. Now you know your coffee phone nada.
That they are saying that government never founded the what do you call
Google and see we are journalists confusion.
Okay. It's government
makes confusion.
Okay. Thank you very much.
The same thing when we answer park.
Answer park no.
Yes.
Baby
lorry parky. A baller over 80 years baller.
And I understand.
And normally doors soon. I bet now can ask where me answer. I was to see court at the police station. I will go asphalt. Okay, I can show Bolan. Remember 1989. Ebi ani awo kitikiti.
Okay.
Hwe na make a show. Bola yem fa obi ntumi nwura ho. Ana ya dane no. Ana be ya car park. Lorry park Central Region ebi ni ha. Kaswa de na nya fa di say ebi.
Me da say.
NGO ana eye
moderate with
NPP na chair na
nimpa bia on kan kwade wa ebisa na simple question na wa start 19 kojo ho obaka acho de time I starting na one wo yes wo fa yo betum wa mo wo fa yo pay listening but the fact that oh nyambutan the fact that you pay listening man na de 89 de bia man wa wo man na de one woman no onu ntre de nzama bi wo ho amenyim answer park NDC ni biara nyi wo a we gina be bi akade enye government of Ghana no see another
MP
listen to him on no
he's not comfortable because may expose the lies and pay. Number 2 us work at sword war edumaze wana no kat sword no boefu simple question wana no kat sword no boefu ye nyinara ye nyim de ona no ka free SHS ansam nyamina aduma ma akọ school binyima kankan Martin the government of Ghana project biano either the oil through the district assembly another direct from government of Ghana from Accra through a ministry wafaya country mede Infantiman municipal assembly another government of Ghana through either ministry of sanitation whatever no we see them composite no my budget no country akotwisam na mpanyinfo ayete dem yedi e de kira Ghana fo
mpacho o kan police station man budget
police station obi anyim there or your common knowledge there or your NDC abana government of Ghana no see
through honourable
Now my
Akwena
budget.
we are kwansa
It's a beginning.
obiara ɛna maaja atumi dɛ answer party npp aban listen
No,
they are
but we
comfortable
want to know,
maaja
sir.
atumi dɛ answer party osie ɔyɛ government of Ghana through either honourable o Mfantsima municipal assembly wosi maaja atumi ndc maaja atumi but mu put it to ɔfayawo dɛ wey di akohwi World Bank wey di akohwi kakraka
World Bank funded project.
wey di akohwi kakraka ɔyɛ city
Now you could say NGO.
wey di akohwi kakraka ɔdze akyerɛ Mfantsima no fo na Ghana fo nyinaa wɔrehwɛ Agyenkwa TV dɛ NPP aban na government of Ghana no see Krampa Probe composite plant ɔyɛ akohwi sɛm to the highest level ɔyɛ Zoom Lion fully funded project na wakoko wia na wada ahyɛ wɔn buki mu wɔnim ngba onye wɔn ngba ase na papa wɔfa yɛ wabɛtena ha na ɔreka dɛ NPP aba na wɔsi ɛyɛ yɛn ma no kwar on bra politics na yɛyɛ no mu nti yɛmfa
ɛyɛ aban ni project
ɔnyɛ aban project
Ɔnyɛ
ɔyɛ private project ɔyɛ private aban na ɔyɛ ayɛ bisi
sɛ yɛ bibi a yɛ ɔmo ya
ɔka no kwar wɔfa yɛ kankan na ka no kwar gya yɛ akɔgi sɛm no ɔnyɛ Eda akɔgisama ma expose nye NPP aban nye ɔnɔbɔ ofile bɛ osi campus ɔyɛ Zoom Lion kada NPP abudu nɔ Zoom Lion ɔbɛ bɛ si but nan kada ɔnɔbɔ ofile adi bi ɔwɔ ha bi akyɛ dɛ ɔnɔbɔ ofile ɛyɛ n'aban na osi but ɔnyɛ ɔnɔbɔ ofile na n'aban na osi ɔyɛ Zoom Lion fully funded project nti ɔyɛ akɔhwisam ɔyɛ ahoya wɔyɛ kanokwar wɔfɔ yɛ kanokwar ɛnokwar no wɔn ba ma ka kyerɛ the proof budget Mfantsima aba
budget ɛde yɛ court no
oh wɔn ma no yi motu ma yɛ de court ebi ayi dɛ court aba na osi na sɛ ɛnyɛ aba na osi a ɛnyɛ aba na osi a
woso na ɔhyɛ ase ma me budget a ɔde hyɛ ase.
Okay, me da se sana mo go ni ya. Ose
nti ja da ma akɔhwi sɛm
ni. Okay. Victoria Park a wo hyɛ ase na cost wa he.
Okay.
Blocks.
Me da se no that is
everything
not
was done by NDC.
I mean they are maybe into because you never cast sort man got it sort to that.
Honorable Akwena still your concerns MP OP sort pond. No, starting the man. I don't give you.
But the issue is one cat is sort to it. If you don't one cat is sort to any project, you don't own it.
Obi botumu akaka obi no sword na ade nyon composite plant na waka cho da MPP no akaka sword nso onye government of Ghana funded project enti sword cutting alone is not enough. The bottom line is that as in wa sha say and not only 2016 na me unhu ne pa
you can bring your message because the costs are coming here too much. Bring your message.
Payment blocks na da one go to e ko chapel e akano
once in courses
men kare ka ti so magare ka ti so men kare ka ti
so but course no dey answer that pa Mr. Mo answer that mo mfa ayi no emfa mbra okay
enko en topics do na
Mama really I am selling from Kromanti, it is a central region, right? But live at Prisia. In fact, let's put aside the propaganda and say the truth. MPP has done well. Good morning. Okay. I still stand by my point. Say, what fire should tell me and show me who cut the sword of the composite plant. Now, over I don't say was and what you are done. Let's go to our topic.
No, two important notice be our Mfantsima and no I mean 17th BB Sonko Bokodo on Mfantsima NDC oyende you are very donkor NDC amanyoku I want Mfantsima higher mini rally war Briwa yana maame Faustina Nelson ofinkan wa aba yana maame Shati Okran wa aba ya me adoma you are be one ye shemu obiwa
I will never take minority leaders seat afenyo markets no ka say say over the couple of months issues should be appropriate in with the parliament the NPP, NDC, the speaker, a whole lot. At the end of it all, I come say, let me say, they are claiming say NDC, they are majority in parliament. Now, issue we have akoswa, and Supreme Court at Naso. Think it's also on the ruling. Oman sign ampa ruling beer amba, Oman sign to a share, a double floor. Yeah, now omudi rulings, you know, ruling near the baba. Now, Speaker, a call indefinite suspension of Parliament. Now, what happened? They see and say MPP and an impediment for a majority leader, Afenyo Markins, say they need 83 signatories to call back Parliament, and they did that. So they called the Parliament. I think 3 days ago. Now, at the end of it, all, MPP and sign MPs no anchor Parliament. And with that, no. Speaker as also joining Parliament sittings because I say business itinerary no MPP for na say omodeba na omondime amfa mba dia na say yeah into me and omondime ya discussion going forward and that's why they as you are Afenyo Markins abaga say ono de minority seat ni de and ya the over transfer etina. And I don't know say irrespective of the Supreme Court na ba say bia men ka say na say MPP NDC should be majority class on transfer. I wouldn't be able to tell, but the video is there. And you know, you have say in terms we are equity in someone or the two that we are now offer your head na offer your year and 10 their mind na their NDC Enoch and also the back na the account. You go to video name.
The majority that called for the recall had refused to be present in the chamber, to sit where. Now, some people have been saying that the majority leader should have at least been in the chamber to make his point. My brothers and my sisters in the media, let's get the facts straight. If I had gone into the chamber, where was I going to stand? The proceedings in Parliament include the need to be recognized by Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker can only recognize you through your name tag. It's in our rules book. You need to stand at your place. That is what the law says in Parliament. You must stand at your place and rise at your place and get recognized. My seat has been taken by Dr. Forson. Where should I stand as majority leader? So for those who were making those arguments, they didn't understand the proceedings of Parliament. And for anybody to suggest that the majority was not reaching out, was not building consensus, that person was really getting it wrong. Because for a whole week, I know of prominent chiefs, very prominent and respected chiefs, who engaged my side and engaged Mr. Speaker and transmitted some communication to me. I won't mention their names. They transmitted some communications to me that Mr. Speaker was in fact even going to convene Parliament without our recall application and that I should reach out to him. I went to his residence 2 occasions. They said he was not available. Later, I communicated to that prominent chief. The prominent chief reached out to him. He picked his call, but he didn't pick my call. And then told me that, oh, Mr. Speaker says he's busy with some visiting speakers of African Parliament. So we should make it Monday morning, 10 o'clock. Monday, I spent my whole day in Parliament. Mr. Speaker was not available. Tuesday, same. Later in the afternoon, I was told that Mr. Speaker was challenging the awkwardness of the court. So he has instructed his lawyers to file a motion to set it aside. So we should go to court. When we return from court, we'll see what to be done. Put that aside. The Council of State reached out to me again that they have spoken to Mr. Speaker, and Mr. Speaker concedes that he has not made a ruling and that the NDC will move to their own seat. He gave them the assurance. Council of State communicated that to us. We said, okay, if in all of these Mr. Speaker decides to resign, what should I do? I should go and sit on the minority seat? Spiritually, it's not even good. You have 3 weeks to election. I should go and sit on minority. Is that my seat? I won't dare sit there. I will never do it. I will never do it. That's not my rightful place. I should go to minority. Spiritually, make myself a minority person. No. And bind my colleagues. We won't do that. No MPP person will do that. In any event, we were privy to certain things that we cannot make public. That if our colleagues had entered the chamber to attempt to enforce their right, perhaps we wouldn't be here. So in fact, we are decent-minded people. Yes. We respect the courts. We respect the law. Our doors are open to Mr. Speaker's call. I repeat, our doors are open to Mr. Speaker's call. Political decisions are for common sense approach. We believe in a common sense approach in solving this. And the common sense approach is for Mr. Speaker to direct the NDC side to go back to their seats.
Or can I say no? None ni abrepa, ni abrepa. Or the spiritual seminar cry at the game says spiritually is no good, and it's true. The all kind of the if be a classroom because easy say a seater, but that same spiritual. Not just I feel like oh you are not strong. Well, I know I got to see to so. I got to see to so. Over.
Papa.
And another day, Kraman co parliament. And then a man with the business, but a man co parliament, my parliament is also spending citizens. Now, Nanso, your majority leader, Kase, on the parliament in the unconquered minority side in the unconquered China, and you're possible. Why? Since there won't be a parliament in the Bacoso. Most of the business of the day, no, I won't go.
Martin say, baby, I dear son. The one fine so far. The fire, the free top. You see, after how many weeks? I a day called Twaba. My people are doing on the 7th of December. Surely. The Ghana for Twaba MPP. Mr. Babin Ayer. If he said, Oyama, MPP for Upnaman. Ghana for no punish here. So, now, Onona, you are for your marking, Ekan. Yeah, you check. Me who be that? All the speakers. One more about Ghana. Them days here, okay. Say between here, by election, and come in, me get to. But these days here, okay, quite by election.
By election on what?
Sanka vacancy. Sanka is base June Honor. Which one could buy election? By 3 weeks to elections. So we will cry and go by election. And why all this banter? The Belfast no be free more. I got 3 weeks now go to Abba.
So let your majority accept it and go to parliament. And
go to parliament and sit at where?
Sit at the minority side. Once you want the betterment of the country.
Will you be pleased?
Am I?
You.
Myself.
Are you happy with that?
No, I cannot say I'll be happy or I'm not happy. Say, opposite Ghana and Puntu Ekoni. According to your statement, speaker fees or MPP, but not on my nan or then. Or say no, right? Did you rightly say that?
Oh, yes.
Very well. So when saying that, say peace ni how you know they should go to parliament and then sit at the minority seat and then parliament starts.
My question is who feels that will be happy?
Some me dem me majority leader do be some me.
And I say, well, are you happy with the situation now?
What is going on? Why would I be happy? Madam, am I happy? I'm not happy because Oma I start.
3 weeks now I dey control ban. And the normal basis and say we say me joining me party no for another next elections. And you know majority no and inquire minority. And the case is in court. Send any bubuya. And then a Supreme Court bubuya.
Yeah.
You Supreme Court back. You Supreme Court back. My main country said, Barbie, where's steady coup?
Interestingly,
yes.
A big allegation.
Yes, where's steady coup?
It's an allegation. No?
Yes. Upon family court. Treason pan or course no.
Hey, you are using hard words.
Now wait, baby, I said net democracy at us and soldier for take you over.
How?
I saw 1966 coup. I saw 1972. 79 coup. Even the changing a champion and a coup for them. I saw it. It's a coup. Treason, no person or try.
Treason how?
That's a parliament near Juma.
And staging coup, no?
Missy,
there should be a coup. You know,
parliament, no, a democracy.
Very well.
So if parliament is seized, my money in Ayada.
Oh, how?
Germany.
Minim, I don't know.
I was a parliament, no, I be the uncle. My money in Ayada, a goodness.
Because
Missy Coolness says our Ghana.
See, and there's no
stadium. About Ghana. Now, on my own parliament in your mother said, Coolness. And then you.
But well, Mammy Yajim come from one. Na a school zaku babu
Canadian TV so say Babin why you cool our Ghana
on your cool it's your own description
until I see Yajin question
very well
yes you know
TV
treason treason Ghana is now quiet
okay okay
Ghana is quiet because of Babin's decision. Ghana is quiet now. And it shouldn't be happening this way. Say, I didn't hear better 6 months back. I mean, can you hear no?
Now 6 months back, baby, I said, well, can say baby, I didn't done 1 pound 12. And the city,
the beer here do no.
You can go jai. Mama ni and the case back. Who took that matter to court? You took the matter to court without even no. Listen, no. But then, Krana Assam no matter of parliament, and a matter of parliament, and after the market went to court. Listening.
Why don't we chambers? Call parliament offices now. We were. They speak. They talk together.
No.
They mingle
together. I think you took the matter to court. He had someone on somebody's campaign. Sir, or can say straight away he went to court.
Why?
Yes.
Or Ben Papa ne first.
Papa Ben.
Babin first.
And a parliament on the chambers or where?
In chambers.
Parliament floor.
Babin on office. Some to make up. They discuss it. To new information from there, because I have to hit to court.
As someone name fan to floor, you go to court on that.
What's it?
As someone name floor, no.
Hey, yeah, someone know one more do whom come away from the some court chambers court a biom. And I hint number says, I know more by no more bounds to sign a buy. No, the court. Or the court and so yeah.
So he took no the court and you are saying that who is doing who? No, Ghana parliament I start.
So no kind Baby better all kind no so you too. Any can say yeduma. No Baby say be yeduma. No the court. We hear interpretation. So and yet say Anka sad ne baba. ɛne da ɛ papa John Mahama ogyina baabi ka sɛ sɛ ɔno na ɔwɔ abɛn mu a ɛna John Mahama nyɛ didi wɔ asɔfo mu wɔnyɛ didi wɔ peace.
Because solve this issue outside court.
He now believes peace council. John Mahama now believe in peace council.
No, did you mention council of state can?
No, council of state.
Sir.
Or peace council. Eh? Now you trust this moment the council of state?
No, not this moment. So no now council of state.
Peace council.
He's talking about now no peace council, not this.
Never pay na and no cry as a mitray. Ochia Oche Chankamo for Kusia. Osnobo Sarbutu. And then you are trusting him. You are trusting him.
You believe in him. Baba Snow Sarbutu.
Ah,
like Mama, can you do that?
Missy Osnobo no.
Oh, where? Eva. Which meeting?
I mean, also me are made up with the amount. You mean na me fama.
No, but I was not giving me
Abuebi or Kitubi. Your friend, Hanon friend, Abosman Kitty. And by night, me come near friend. I may really finish in cry. But now, Sabuan.
Sanity.
Sir, we shall tell you white. No, I done white. We should green, no, I done green. And the bien me tell you 3 pounds. You come first, not trade out from a chance to get it. It was what done. When John Mahama. That's what kind of. Okay. Mr. John. You are a liar. By saying.
I'm not sure the Supreme Court has said Momo in us.
I don't think you make answer.
Okay.
I mean,
Landman.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay. We're pra Ghana. Na wa mark Ghana democracy and more grassy. Oh, na breast. Babin, wa mark democracy and more grassy. Nanado should Nanado. And now call Nanado say, can send for Supreme Court for no afraid this thing, judicial, no afraid peace council, no afraid council of state. Nanado go afraid this judicial now. Na sembe na kamo beka ono ma yako hey digi nana I'm telling you suro John Mahama
ana na Muhammad hu ba
oh chasa ni hu akohwe hu
okay
atro hu na ni hu enti me babe ade a wa ye me say wa cause treason
hey
babe wa ye cool.
How did I go?
Some because on national TV.
Okay, me that's it.
And the young folk now, and then it's not on for parliament, no, on for the party. 3 days after one travel, one for baby yet a daddy, no for baby yet a distant toilet, chamber, and one them, Bobby, one them. One teacher not to force in Yanni dear, when Yanni dear, no one them, minimum.
Oh, fire!
After 3 weeks, one fat.
No, Parliament.
And I say, I will say, when number 2, a 12 years me, you say, no, hey, Papa, or say Jama, say Jama.
Uncle, number 2.
Oh, Papa, I am any meeting.
Okay, not number 2. Is it the second gentleman?
Oh, no, I can't say, I could find the Tony Swabber. The rest about me, Anthony Swabber. And this Chief Justice, but
we all know that.
Or say you're Tony Swabber to number 2.
Oh, he never said that.
Oh, don't you men tell color. Make us my Jitum. Now, I say you try.
Say, tell me that I should make
the way you are defending, no men penny them. Mimi say, Bobby Walker, Mary said to the amount. So I am number 2.
Bobby cannot be number 2 in Ghana.
Who now can? So to be number 2, but also I am number 2. How many money who see?
Bobby, one can't say number 2 that. All to be number 2.
You give officer, I'm going to hear them more.
Not that, baby. You are the first gentleman of the land. Second gentleman of the land. So, Bobby ain't to be here number 2.
Second gentleman.
Second gentleman, and yeah, Dr. Mahmoud Baoumi.
Very good. Yeah.
It's okay.
Not just Babin dey na gumi da ase.
Babin yɛ number 3.
Babin on me so me nyina no. And what you say about me?
But one get Babin number 2.
Second gentleman.
He's the second gentleman. Babin yɛ number 3.
And you get to Babin for.
One kasa okay number 3. Also yɛ number 3.
Na na digi amia no pay. Enti Baumia ene Baumia. Oba. Baumia da number 1 ye koto ne so abo filia.
Me da say
MPC ni obi ada number 1.
Okay.
Ye koto amanaje ade papa Babin. Ono de o se parliament ono obi ensu a onfa.
Sina yengo Enoch.
Eja digi.
Yes sir.
Anape mera ho.
Na mo de bia musu.
Mera wa ho e.
Listen the hanky. Papa pa wani.
Abribia yenya akwenya yekọ radio do anade yekọ TV do
na fasu.
Ye wo ho de ye be kire ahwefo na etiefo kware no ehwa nye de yenyim answer ne won anade yenyim bibi sene won treason oyabe coup oyabe because of partisan politics na pettiness inti wo fire mo wo fa abetna radio do there Speaker of Parliament wa e coup ebe enyim do obi throw to the Facebook do keke there coup there should be coup in Ghana baka bomo ho enyim there word no ko tuma over some years and sana this year ya na me there we throw out the case man no ho aton
That's what I was telling.
no wa fire te ha
o
speaker Babin wa cause coup na ye betra TV do there ye boto ofaya let's be decent erikasa me ye zin me teu mfutu etutu igu from meme na the way sirikasa papa penyina aye political communication for a long time hwensama na pe aba betra aba abeka in 2020 abra Minister of Interior Omama military wo invade the parliament krampo entuma betra radio da mbaka there why ye coup wa Ghana. Now, Speaker, we're basically ruling on Article 97. And let me read Article 97, Clause 1G and H of the 1992 Constitution. Native won't say, no one say, in some hour for your wababet naha, no one say MPP will sooner waban. When you machine, so they be a better radio that would do when you might. I could see some container what did I Ghana for. The title here, Tenure of Office of Members of Parliament. It's going, but for case of tenure of officer. Emberodudu a ebezi wo office say one month 2 media and parliamentarians or your 4 years. And now I say a member of parliament shall vacate his seat in parliament. Vacate ni who seat na etodun. Warankasa ebeja who seat na to. Reasons ni A, B, C, D, bebre including Owu. The warankasa ba resign. Then Eba Jane na F na and making can be away. As Jane, if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election, it is this year I can say what to order about in 2020. Inti Memphis Central, Honorable Kwachaka, no NDC, no what to know about 2020, 7 December 2020, where Memphis Central, no what to about man as NDC. Since year I'm in say. On your NDC original as independent candidate for Memphis Central. And someone can also say, if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to parliament to join another party or seek to remain in parliament as an independent candidate. Only a J. Then H, if he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate. You don't know where for me now. In 2020, and I am a rock who am a film, the MPP for you and what for you and a pay what I do you. The 2020 was born same man speaker Michael Quay. Though I'm ruling it then. Honorable Esiama will advocate the post with 25 parliament there would to waba if you nabunim. And there at the same article, the same Speaker Babin Wama statement on the post Wama ruling. Also, or communicating into saying, yeah, the majority caucus, what do you call quarter, and the following day, and speaker bar, Obama permanent ruling. Now, what try there? Some candidate not try. It's NDC if we move from left, one right,
another MPP for move from one channel when see now already now I start processing in parliament in Supreme Court. For the first time in the history of Ghana, Supreme Court of Ghana or your Superior Court are only the apex court. For the first time in the history of Ghana, the general won't move case now. The general, all the members of Supreme Court, all that was sit on the case. When I was sitting as Chief Justice or Ma directive for the first time in the history of Ghana. Busume Siana Numbri Parliament will pass anti-LGBTQI plus law. The president on pen the signature, non sign, non mayamra. The Ghana yeye ebibi man, yeye Christo man, yeye Nkremosum man, yeye traditional man. Adam 3 religions you are paramount wa Ghana. When now what you beyin the beyin 1 hour ze besia ne besia wa hour ze. Besin the president on signing. No kidna so de ma osu ochi. Ope abo na sign bra. Obeshe mbebun na wona wa hihye suma de wodi dem dwuma nda wontum wodi dem dwuma. President say obi zo court nti Supreme Court wontum wonten da masam no besi de sisiara. But the da honorable afan marking court Supreme Court wotum woten ase wo ma ruling oya asam sebe and Ghana fo worehwe itefu wote. It is a speaker ginanu ruling them article 97 clause 1G and H. Normal ruling them. Osana na mana 4 MPs are ebasa ya MP people honorable Cynthia Morrison Aguna West MP Okafu. And NDC MP Memphis Central honorable Kwachaka Okafu. And the mana way to the trade them. Where reach 1992 Constitution Article 97 clause 1G and H. E or black and white. Many lawyer, many ignore Supreme Court. Me here Supreme Court more interpret them clause yama. Supreme Court, for interpretation of complex clauses in the Constitution. Yeah, black and white obiara wako school kakra we class 1. Okenkan azama kinkania. If vacation of seat, the topic is vacation, a member of parliament shall vacate his seat. Then wakada if he leaves the party of which he was a member at the time of his election to join another party or seeks to remain in parliament. Then H, if he was elected a member of parliament as an independent candidate and joins a political party. See, say, Honorable Esiama, or your second speaker of parliament, why join MPP?
Very well.
Or whether you Supreme Court and say interpretation.
It's about joining.
No,
MPP.
Yes.
But no, constitutional also can in the same process. Say Obi resign, Obi vacate the post. Na akabusume baasa up on board busume baasa mo ato aba when you buy election.
Yeah.
Look, why you might work, why you must say me them. MPP among you through the electoral commission. Why you Bonica City of people of Sa, Sancho Kofi, Apafu, Lipe, and Lolodi. Abra will create new regions, OT region from a constitutionally traded. One constituency want to fall between two constituencies. One constituency want to fall between two regions. When you make mapa, there people of Guan, Sancho Kofi, Apapuna, Lolobino were a part of Hohoi. And when you be there, them 3-4 paramount is say what to a bar. There's no way honorable Mbuna, what better obey MP or Hohoi, about to win. It was said that what chim or what the Kafa ho. Nanti, neither Mr. Swintis go creating or they will create new constituency what they want. One better obey and the meeting. What training as they bet him what to about 2020. Next, easy the bar out there. Dam nkofi won to about parliamentary. It is here I'm your say. People of Central Kofi, Apafu, Lipe, and Lolobi since 2021 were new member of parliament. On your bond, Chief Justice on money in brain Ashanensa on Kahohe. No Bosumo said the penny basaya Akaya, Honorable Kwachaka, Honorable Cynthia Morrison, Honorable Esiama, and Kojo 1 of Suhum. One decision that we take the way the MPP work independent, way the NDC work independent. Next speaker on my ruling, Chief Justice say, that 3 weeks here, say, Oja the man's another to or your problem. Then Ghana, pay for ya bonnet people of Sa. from 2021 one wonyi MP one on your bond na mom dam da pine ba sen ya onam anamona
me ba almost Supreme Court ruling no mo wie ndi attorney general kata me go tie kakra na me bra sisi a me tie mbra.
Where else would you have such a definitive pronouncement on the so-called serious legal issue that the Speaker himself recognized in his press statement, done by the Supreme Court of Ghana? So as for the Speaker of Parliament, indeed, is law-abiding, I've known for a very long time, to comply with the decision of the Supreme Court. As I said, it is non-negotiable in every civilized society. When an order of the court is given, no matter how highly placed or lowly placed the court is, even if it's a magistrate's court, you have to obey until it is set aside.
Speaking of knowing him,
what does it relate to this? The American Constitution itself, very thin, as we all know. Yet, the Supreme Court, that Constitution has survived over 200 years. I think that, of course, there are certain provisions in the Constitution that I think that ought to be amended, and I've expressed my views on it to the media. Article 78, Clause 1, which enjoins the President to appoint majority of his ministers from Parliament, ought to be amended. There ought to be that flexibility. I think that certain institutions, for example, the Electoral Commission, NCC, and what have you, the appointment of their heads has to be with the prior approval of Parliament. But I don't think that it calls for a complete overhaul of the Constitution. And indeed, this Constitution is very strong. And it is one Constitution which even goes as far as prescribing consequences of a failure to carry out the Supreme Court order. The Supreme Court order, the consequences are set out clearly in Article 2, Clauses 3, 4, and 5 of the Constitution, that any person to whom an order of the Supreme Court is directed shall duly carry out same. And a failure to carry out such an order, of course, has the consequences of a criminal punishment. In the case of the president, will even result in the president and vice president will result in removal from office.
And finally, do you expect the Speaker of Parliament to recall Parliament on his own volition after this ruling, given that the court has spoken in such a wide manner?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, as I said, it's an emphatic determination by the court on the matter, and the Speaker of Parliament has no option but to comply. I mean, I think that we must stop giving with one hand and taking with the other. As I said, it really amounts to double standards and an exercise in contradiction. For the Speaker of Parliament, in his address to the media, say that the case raises such serious legal issues and matters body on governance and all that, and then refuse to take back. So this country refuse to take part in the proceedings. I think in this country, we must recognize some people for who they are and what they do. This hypocrisy and double standards must cease. The Supreme Court is the final arbiter on all matters in the country, including an interpretation of the Constitution. Indeed, it's the only court solely seeks legislation to pronounce on the meaning of relevant provisions of the Constitution. And the Constitution means what the Supreme Court says it means, and nothing more. It is the same in America, and as I said, America, United Kingdom, and all advanced democracies, that is the order that they respect. There's no way a Supreme Court would give a decision in America or United Kingdom, and then the Prime Minister, apart from expressing his disagreement with the decision, or the President of America, of course he has a freedom of expression to express his disagreement with the decision, but he has no option but to comply, and they usually comply, and that is it.
Thank you very much, Attorney General. We'll get pretty shortly to the leadership of the majority in the House who are here. We'll get to the majority leader shortly. So we'll get to the majority leadership shortly. Take the microphone. So the court has, by a 5-2 majority, affirmed the reliefs that were being sought by the majority leader, Alexander Afenyo-Markin, in his action before the court. We should remind you that the panel is CJ Tokono, Mariam Owusu, Avril Lovelace Johnson, Kwame Asiedu Adibu, Amadou Tanko, Yao Dakwa Asare, and another. And so 2 persons dissenting in the presence of Avril Lovelace Johnson and Justice Amadou Tanko by way of jurisdiction. And then the 5 other judges who have been hearing these interlocutory matters have ruled that the majority leader's action in court must succeed. We will hear from him pretty shortly as the Attorney General himself wraps up his interview with the media, as we get to hear finally from the leadership of the NPP persons who are also in court. Let's get back to listening to the Attorney General.
That is what Supreme Court, the court rules, a speaker's declaration of 4 seat vacant is unconstitutional. that is what rule Supreme Court Adiaba. So for now, no, one
5-2.
Yeah, yeah.
Say nearby me and yet.
Oh my
it means that they have to go to Parliament, and then NDC has to go back to their seat, and then MPP will. As to Speaker will also react, and so whether the lawyers will also file. Okay,
yeah. And quick one. Supreme Court won't rule in your one. What can it be unconstitutional? It means that thing is in contravention.
Very well.
Said on year 1992 constitution. Now, I can Article 97 clause 1G.
Well, Afenyo Markins
he was elected.
Afenyo Markins name.
What has the court said? That what? No, yes, we are educating ourselves. You know, I want that we are educating ourselves. We are not fighting. We are educating ourselves. So I want to know from you. No. We need to get him. So what is it? I want to know. That's what? That is so. I mean, I just wanted clarity on this matter. We can only thank God, and also it's a moment for all of us to rally around the choice we made in 1992, democracy. Democracy requires decency, and that is the path the MPP majority caucus took to ensure that we do right to the law. Nothing more, except to say that we expect our colleagues on the other side, including Mr. Speaker, to respect the outcome of this case so that we move on as a nation. All we have is the peace of the country. All we have is our democracy. And in West Africa and in Africa as a whole, Ghana shines in the eyes of the people in terms of democracy. So this is another feat we have achieved, and we must celebrate it. It's not a matter of MPP against NDC. It's a matter of constitutional, interpretation, and the court has given its verdict. We should all respect it and move on. Thank you very much. I think on the
do you expect the Speaker to recall Parliament on its own volition, reading this emphatic?
Let the lawyers deal with the issues of law. I think that all we want is peace in the country, and we chose peace. And today we've achieved peace. That is all we say.
The Speaker has no choice. He has to abide by the ruling of the Supreme Court. He has no choice. He has no choice. Absolutely no choice.
What's the way forward?
The way forward is for him.
Please.
The Supreme Court is spoken.
The interesting thing about today's matter is that as far back as 1968, after the first Republican Constitution, we decided as a nation, which can be seen by the proposals of the Constituent Assembly, that two things will happen. The first thing that we decided was that we will have the judiciary interpret the Constitution. In fact, they said two things. They wanted the judiciary to be the ultimate arbiter of what the Constitution says, and they also wanted the judiciary to be able to give advisory opinions. The people of Ghana rejected the second suggestion and said that the judiciary should not give advisory opinions, but the judiciary is the body that should interpret the Constitution. The second thing that is important in that entire the 1968 proposals was that they decided that Parliament would not be supreme. The supremacy of Parliament was not accepted. What they decided was that Parliament will be under the Constitution, and so all our constitutions since then have followed this position. In fact, the 1992 Constitution in Article 1 says that sovereignty lies in the people. That sovereignty was expressed when the people, through a referendum, voted to bring this Constitution into force. And the Constitution tells us that the supreme law of Ghana is the Constitution. Everybody else is under the Constitution. Nobody is above anybody. Everybody has his role. And so the fact that the Supreme Court interprets the Constitution does not mean that they are above anybody. In fact, there are judges sitting on the bench. One of them is my classmate. My juniors are on the bench. But once they go and sit there, even if it's my own child sitting there, I cannot but bow and give the person respect, not for the person, but for the office and for the law. And we expect every other Ghanaian to also respect the law. We don't all agree on what is said and what is done. There are several times that I've disagreed with what is said and what is done. But because of the respect for the rule of law, because of the respect for the Constitution, we just keep quiet and follow the law, hoping that if we don't agree, another opportunity will come that we'll be able to express ourselves. So what has happened today, we have not seen the reasons. We are happy because we came to court because we believed that the right thing was that the people had not by their action vacated their seats. So what has happened to that?
We are back. For credit here, Emma Joy News. The case with Supreme Court interviews every one. This was what Afenyo Markins and then Joe Gatti, lawyer, and also honorable, was saying. And Senior, Ebenezer, then Yami be able to do.
Okay, Yami was able to do, but the year my Supreme Court and MPP was able to do. Or you predictable. There, the ruling in the Supreme Court Obama.
Yeah.
Because last sitting, Chief Justice Nasa Morika, she was concerned about them 3 weeks here case. Our bucket will sit now. It means that the people from them 4 constituencies, they will not have representation in Parliament. But my question I may be saying there, people of SAL now since 2021, based in there when you representation in Parliament, Speaker, Chief Justice, when you Ghana, on your Chief Justice or Ghana. Enjoy then or man chrono of a bit more with that, hey, 1 2 minutes now without representation in Parliament, but of a bit more that they can go to hell. As I'm saying, it's a worship. Ghana, in Makankan, Article 97, Clause 1, J and H, or you're clear, unambiguous, that the man in there, look, Clause to be our 1992 Constitution media or no reason. And the reason is that in Zamorokodi, 4 MPs are where sitting MPs are, we're changing from independent, why by MPP, we're changing from NDC, why independent, we're changing from MPP, why independent, you know. Or yaza framers of the 1992 Constitution, what is shame there? Obi to the man and more now, because Honorable Cynthia Morrison, okay, independent 2020, and people of Aguna West, and want to about man as MP. Also, no call in the name of MPP into the what to Abamani. Into send no kade one man of Panama could be or independent or what they're watching us. And watching us, I mean, they will punish the people of Aguna West. But I'm making it as
a people of Aguna West, and in the name of MPP and then independent.
National name war. Master may be saying there, people of Sa, when young Kofa Ghana. Central Kofi apart from the Lolobi na Lipe wanya Ghana fa. And one on when you representation about some the Supreme Court. Franklin Kuto the court. Supreme Court why am Kokwaza and one country have been there. One on when you Ghana for one on when you representation in Parliament on your issue. But them 3 weeks here KR what by declared among coffee 1 seat vacant because of an amana one gaza waiter. We Article 97 Clause 1 G and H or your black and white or your clear. Supreme Court or say or your unconstitutional. Honorable Afenyo marking also on your NDC MPP matter or your law. May come be that the issue with the ruling of Supreme Court on your law or your NDC MPP matter on your law. And it is clear. And here I Ghana ha. Obutum wa ya mo opere we bia Ghana fu worehwe. Ghana fu wonyim za orokodo. Nti say we be use Supreme Court na wara here. We are waiting for speaker. Yes, from a speaker back. And I know minority will also
have their meeting, yeah.
You won't obesi. So mazine
after the
obinze why and what the quick tian. And I mean, mark the mass me there. Say Supreme Court was the
I'm predicting NDC will also go to court.
No, Monso by the
no, I'm just predicting.
You took it to court. The Supreme Court will to work at the speaker's ruling on the 4 vacant seats or your unconstitutional. Then it means that Article 97 Clause 1 G and H when you 1992 Constitution. So Supreme Court.
So how did they interpreted it? That is I want to interpret it.
They are basic that at every point in time, and Obiang to deny people representation in Parliament.
Okay.
Which is Article 1. The sovereignty of the power of Ghana resides in the people of Ghana. So at every point in time, there should be representation of people in all the corners of Ghana in Parliament.
Okay.
Meanwhile, mama example or chair since 2021. Safu when you representation of parliament. Now 2020 about to a year to 1-2 parliamentary. 1-2 parliamentary be when you representation of parliament. I don't know on your unconstitutional. Easy no ya the margin. Okay, ya ze beti mo wato aba no release be there. What to mo wato only parliamentary presidential but want to parliamentary.
Okay, over. Just Babin ruling is unconstitutional. Now I don't know. Since I will breach the 92 constitution, I don't know. What can we say? Is it a happy news? Oh,
yes, happy.
Oh, okay.
Since you are, a person Ghana, you're queen. I make a crime, I can there. Oh, yeah, 1992 constitution.
If you amend it?
Yes, or see a chance. You're true for. More woman, young fat, more new woman. Oh, and see, I just said the Bible, Old Testament and New Testament. And not just say old meaning. They are quite fair and send be a few over. Then you have been so old for near year and you're young. So near the 4 account. It doesn't make on some better time, as for making as a M1 Ghana. Says here, I say, yeah, you too. Not see a transit, near Boma, I can out try him. Yes, sir. Many are small kind. Fair, they may bob boiler. The person ni panipra. Defender ni pranamia kwa chego. Yeah, them not it. It's a soft one.
I do plans when you
maybe a defender no attack me. Between for born. But I said, to me, say ni panipra.
No,
and I say dribble and nepra banana me channel defender and channel naya. On also between a stop or say go ma. And the Americans say soft one. Thank you, Omunya, lawyers near the one there. Some court, of course, Supreme Court for what they mean. Franklin Kudu, and the my main cousin, so all the lawyer cockota. The lawyers are papa. No, papa, and this lawyers, no more with
I didn't hear clear.
Over to my main cousin.
The lawyers are we end easy for.
Unya, open a year. Lawyer, not the lawyer, papa.
I'm not attracting.
Missy, I am this woman, remember lawyer.
Attracting. Joe Gatti.
You cry me day to her.
After that,
Minianum MPP for your contra banner for December 7th. By 5 o'clock, I were in the line, mono. 5 bobon. Oba to me line. And it Bomodi answer line will be someone son and no number. No number pair of the person ni be jana nipa o di to okra na chi enti oba ontumi nwurem. Ye kan ba ni wie pe on be sha se table ye si hwei na ye yi obia ne de agu nanim. Ye yi wie a na se ye kan a enam se Nyankopon adawroma. Odi ba umia to number 1. Odi number 1. Odi amba ba umia no. Na odi number 1 mo filia no. Ye be kan omo de ne nkan. Be di kan omo de ma. Se omo kan a. Se me fan se ballot papers ni eni a.
Is who betra so dey use do.
Number also ye kan ofilia de no. Oti number 1 ofilia ni ye kan 1 2 3 4 ni e kan sa
no we no mo kan doctor
dey no sa MPP fu mo hwe ye na mama ni na ho se ye kan ofilia de na ba omia de no me ye ni nje se ye kan ofilia de no ana ba omia de no mo hwe soro no mo hwe fom ho omo nsa wo table ni su nyina et se dam ana se this magicians ebi no sa ho enti wan hwe ye pe na bo se wo hwe ofilia de na obi nso ye say no the be sisem no the be sisem no the be sisem enam se enwi no polling station ti wo wie na se ye kan na se de bi asisem a ebe ntokwa wo ho wo gitim se ye nko register no ye nko se nipa 400 na to but ye di kan one ebe akoye 500
hold me accountable in the next 4 years if I fail to deliver on promises. Dr. Baumia na kasa asem ye be che we kakra na area ye me beautiful lines in term. Osan say Dr. Baumia say me dey 4 years no so be the accountability is there. You should hold him accountable. Now, Ombubu, Nkontai, Enfantre, Ghana, and my own Hawaii. Why is he saying that? Is he saying that maybe because he said, as he JDM ever 4 years or bar only accountability be a year and over?
Again.
Why is Dr. Baumia saying that? Well, I don't know because I say media say you throw about 4 years no. They should call me for accountability if he did not deliver on his promises.
Yo, Papa. Ghana. Yebu omane buebu. Na 1992 aye shasi. Owura JJ Lawrence okonfie nwotwe. Na nimpre no so. Ukoni nimpre no aye nwotwe. Ena owura JJ Kufo enso ko no mfie nwotwe. Ana ye papa Professor Atamels ya memfa ne currency ye. Ono ko ni mfie miensa abosome nson. Wenwie ne de she yewura John Mahamansa. No obeto aso wo ho. Onya abosome be se memfa se enum wo ho. No ode kan mfie na ho. So omu Ghana. Ghana for hwe ya na mamu anso ani no. Ne ye pamon so onko. If you say o meye da dum so. Sabre no say economy ne eye pa. Enso wantumi amfa allowance ama otwam. Sabre no say dollar ne bo wo fom. Wantumi anto chok amfa ama mo fra na ye ntokwa. Ana ye wura. Eye misata ne yer kra ekokun okukwantumi. Sana ebai wantumi anto ambulance amfa ma Ghana for drip yi wantumi amfa bi ama ai na edutwa kwan make a domran say ye akwan 1D1F wantumi amfa bi ama enti so obi ye bia na omo say eye obi say aban we ebo am obi bia omo say hey eye obi hu na abaye free SHS wantumi amfa bi ama na economy ne ye o na pen so dem ono ade bɔ ne ho sabrane no wantumi anya saa no ma we ni nyinara mankasi market o ka so obesi obegu ye ni ase wo de ne billboard e be sign roundabout ho wo de be sign ho pe na oye drawings ne kan na drawings ne wo so na oba pia truck mankasi mo ma mu pia truck saa na odi gu so say wasi dwa no na mankasi mo ma pia truck ye ma no de o ma say truck no mo pia na odi say ho to obi atwa mu concrete takura de negwai wo mu hu a eye nguase say mankasi mu ye de ye na esefata ye pia truck dema enen nansa esi wo obatampa na PC parliamentary candidate o den this ano okọ okeka say mankasi mu kroma mu bon na me okacha say ma me ho bon a na ye say me anso me ho bon na say osaje fo amanfo du ni kro na say mu bon a no aka asem na
is it an insult?
No okaka no himpo
ba na eyi na Ghana fo hwe ho ni push ne to ncha say John ko
he's talking of John Dramani Mahama.
Oh there be NDC parliamentary candidate
doctor doctor na ko kan
e wo obatampa graduation na say
Nancy amuye
no see that way ya
listen ojina Tobuasi my boys were there some of my boys
Omega was MC
some of
my boys were there
my boys were there find out for me I think them one omuti azam say say mankesi mbon the PC because me angasa no me de to wo no kra na ekasa but me am say that
no so bi ka de o ma ne agenda no
omo de ayi ba oni nyina omo fa ni nyina ba no fa ni nyina o say tie
me person the kasa ba so no kasa no da so
nyoba yi every member.
No. And Nankasa Fambra, on one voice, watch your academic symbol. No. Say you ban the agenda, sanitation. No, Kado about
everything is on YouTube. Everything is on YouTube.
Go my life. Go my which of them? Okay. What's sanitation? Sanitation.
Graduation. Graduation, you know, on YouTube is here.
Agenda. One is sanitation. Sanitation. No, I can't. What I can't quite. Sanitation. Sanitation or can non task not in there. What are the master had to be done? Sanitation sanitation of us not fantastic. What are you saying? What's sanitation? Fantastic. Into no condom. Sanitation once
my papa Emmanuel.
In your free education and come from John Mahama.
Now, don't fear education. No. Or you're bad education. Don't fear education. Or you're bad. Can quite what I can.
No, stop doing that. Me, I know so all time.
This was
master,
are you not a teacher? Discipline yourself. Discipline yourself. Your students are watching.
They are watching me. Yeah, they are watching me. Buy a can.
Say me here. Me mate any Yewra John Mahama. He's 66. I'm 66. So if I had this free education, send you I know. Look at where I am now. Until me customer, man, meet him. Baby, one go free education. Baby, one go free education. How many one go free education? Why are you telling me? Professor Mills, look at Professor Mills, look at Professor Lute, look at Professor Andam. They are all from a country. If they had free education, we will have got more professors. They have free education once a month. I am a meeting.
I mean, we won't see me tomorrow. I will take you as a propaganda.
Me come near Chimavisa. Whenever we are Safmanful or call boarding school, Presley, next year will be 100 years at school in Baho. Meaning education had the bank. Say a visa for ma ano ma bing. So munya free education. Okay, no come look at whenever we are Safmanful, a Germanful. Come ma bing. Come between a queen. And the propaganda now we know. Yes,
that's what being on calling.
And I'm saying, can this as from P. Watch it? And come back on him. Now, when you're back, I said, oh, now me catch him, sir. Dana for Muntie.
Do in a bim
from there. Muntie, I said, Dana for Muntio, teach any or Tiano. As well can say, free education, I'm a boss. Was it with the out when you know me a womb? That is on my plot, on my Jeho, John Mahama. So, Bob became a yomo on my gender.
Propaganda.
Ati, now we a teacher, and can you pass out like I say, in your womb near day, wouldn't brown more bread. I'm having a Mr. Minyan the same brother, Macoya. Mr. Minyan the same. Yan was here, Yan, Minyan is make my son or my sons pass through this free education. Next week, I'll call this certificate to a tech as chemical engineer. Now catch us so bomb. Oh, but now bond the amiable morning.
Margaret, there was
no album.
As I was saying, my friend Abumbo, a syndicate on kind.
Obian Kadam for Mano.
And I also got what I said, only more friend brown more bra.
Yes.
And now we had the one in the camp. When young began once here, man, money chrono.
You can go to the issues and don't be sentimental. You are too sentimental. Speak to
anything you make and say. Yewra Bamia. John Mahama. Yes, so be when you chroma, you run dear. Because so by so more winning. John Mahama, how do I premium? As a summary man, as MP, as this thing, deputy minister, as minister, as vice president, as president, as ex-president. Aye, Chioka. When you know when you are so in Yamia. I'm not gonna force it. Yes, I'm from Mobile. No need only pa, what permanent fear. Let me tell you one thing. Yeah, you're quite more, baby.
1 minute.
I can't say my name. na ɔmo yɛ baabi da ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna ghana fo yɛsi yɛnyɛ adwuma no osisi yɛnyɛ bi anadwo na otu yɛn ɔso onima adeɛ ɛbɛyɛ wɔ ne fie hɔ anadwo na ɔso nyɛ adwuma bi ma kɔkɔkɔ anadwo na otu yɛn.
So it means what?
It means that John Mahama. Obi a obobu ọmọ ani bi pẹ ẹnu ato abetia no ẹti sẹ ọwọ a odi aba abọ no ni wọn mu yẹ n'ani abere hwẹ bible sẹ olufuma jisọ obekun wẹwia no asẹ no nti John Mahama ọni adwene papa na ọde ba emphatically na mẹka ọni adwene papa na ọde ba Bawumia.
Is he not a Ghanaian? Is he not a Ghanaian?
Oh, Marcus was a Ghanaian.
But meanwhile, so no, I president Ghana. Okay.
Obey no check free education, my. Obey no ambulance or the biba. Ye you who sit outside your bottom run at two force or the buy. The poor woman, maybe. Son of man, I want me yet. Drip years way, must say, ya dear poster farmer, after done it or not, or branded buses, no, young look away. You see, no, my papa, and yes, said the go. Now, son of my yes, is saying, you know. Son of my yes, is saying, you know. Nothing must see, young to Bawumia, young to enter, young fat.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bawumia, you will be a walk or the number one. Near Kotu Abamanoa. In my pie assassin, Trappers about 100 Ghana and 50 Ghana. Obi the man, Obani Dachi, man, you're not that will be more baby. Obani Dachi, and I will call Traba. Now I give free SHS. Now, dear man, Trabani Mophilia number one, Obanoa, Natuma MPP, PC Biara, Chrome, constituency, 2 man, NDC for now, could some nada. With us, say, candidate here, Fatima, and Nadana could be some one who can. On your booty.
Okay, with us, say, senior, say, it is possible. For term in a mobile quantity, there's nothing better. Okay.
Only MPP for now of fire. Now what is sanitation as it said a chromobon? It's a for I have one time you. What's sanitation to the chromobon? Getting bombarding, someone getting 2. One castle was a review of SHS means cancellation. Only MPP for now of fire. One question, I shall fall as I'm said, man can't assembly and quitty view on that score. A really 1992 Constitution Article 60, no Kasafa Vice President. Also, Vice President, you be a way big Nada or pedo your president, or Baffanos na cano, or Nabatano. Why an abbe chief? Now, so what to Abama Yimpan mobile president automatically will be now fun in Bacano. Or your vice president. Now, Abaya number 2 citizen of the land. As a president, you are on no. The president now is no fan. The president is ocean. Zemani when you pan for Asana Wakapana Bacano. 2016, 2015, 2014. Namu Wagana Hanami H3 Metrado so do school. And son Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president in 2017. In 2007, Nana Adodan Kwekupo Ado Okafa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as an inmate or catch a point blank there. Onu onyi in Zibiara we economy home. Into Okafa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. The umba what non to Ghana economy ni ye o sande why ye more Bank of Ghana pen. The mass man that. In 2014, 2015, 2016, almost all the public universities over here, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or lecture. Or catch in Ghana, Pana, what for manage your mining economy. It's a full national washerman and pay. Abazi, Nebutuma Kede, economy, I Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as head of economic management team from 2017 basis CCRA. Abazina Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, why? And these are very fido. Na CD to the dollar or your 4 CDs 20 pesos.
Well, my producers say, Mama, what fire on tears, say, per video or Marco or why, or YouTube, this year, Dr. Ahir wanka bibia say
Mankasi Mobile. Ombe odi ombe na no nka da masam na. Sanitation on task sanitation no nka da masam na. Enti dam na wate. Sanitation on sanitation. Oh, wabaya aya kanukwa. Sanitation no kan. Sanitation on sanitation.
No, yeah, no.
Enti prekoye bi wo YouTube. And akakan bebre ya. Ochede ofaya. No more years that I am. Years that I am political.
It is there.
It is there. What na me say?
Honorable Dr. Ahim Ogbe na no ka de Mankasi Mobana.
Yes.
Abadi tira nka no kwa krai. Ofa ya kanokwa e ya so penyi na for chapel.
I am a fast on him. Me no ka san ka say ya so penyi adoma ama. O ya ndre kan. Asam woni papa and the Solomon ko die ne pato. Woni Christian.
Anya ni so mo bia
ba. Men ni jamfa. Sorry sem. Adoma ama ko ya so penyi. And woni and the Solomon o ye bema ani mema da champion.
Anya ka wa.
Ni kwani dem.
Oh, anya ni
This one kwani dem.
Awo ya
go to kan o launching the book.
Eza ko sam da akire ahwefo na na pay. Dr. Ahim Wembe na no wan kan we be dia de Mankasi Mobile. One of the agenda is sanitation.
Well, for yourself that be fair to us.
Yes.
Be fair to no the station.
Yeah, but no. I am telling you that the was live. I have recording. Oh, Dabi, on your proof. And I said, yeah, MPP, Ghana. MPP, pen one can call with Yasima. MPP for one year do Yasima. It was for your master man cap. It's Martin there. Doctor Nana Danko Kufa Kafa, Dr. Mahmoud Baumedo, I'm not one economy in Unkoyi. Or can I there if the fundamentals of the economy or your weak?
The fundamentals are weak.
Exchange rate or exposed. Since I'm not
Canadian cabins also. No, Canadian cabins. Them because maybe I won't support.
Why abana? Asma me call public knowledge. Obi anyi. Kanokwara obi bo support you. Dame not it. Enti Martin in there. And for your comfortable. One year obi beat a branch or to that me definitely may expose it. Until next time I revise my note. Na Kanokwara. Now cool you na baka Ghana. Why the man say na ti bi da.
Na wo cool that.
Awo ye mama come answer.
Me who reality.
Mama come answer. Inti a vice president but for kasem no waka bi da a integral part of the Aban. Inti as the papa bi Aban ben and MPP for doctor wo for your munkotin oba na as the papa za Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ohyechi oba na economy na ateto apansam na oye mate ogina nchan na won to Aban manara nkasa no mra meye MPP MP for Botiano Njesi Amanfom honorable slide 30 work or prime minister no can pay the Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia so wo adwini bi another bibi papa bia na so ye yin papa pa wo president Akufo-Addo na Ghana for won adwini papa nka na nhihye papa na opare wo to Abaman mo be president a odi bebu Ghana na odo wo ne panyin o man panyin Akufo-Addo ma Ghana yi si siara am nyoti ha me ereka sei ame cedi to the dollar e move from 4 cedis e could be 17 cedis
ye the allowances
si siara am nyoti say a bag of beans a move from 1,500 in March. This year, you can say 4,000. This year, a cup of beans is over 15 cedis. Beans, see Ghana. Cement, a bag of cement is close to 100. 2016, na motor cement na bag kuye 25. 2016, na bag kuye 25. This year, you can say close to 100 Ghana cedis. This is where Ghana has gone. No, as all your water bill. You know, you saw your mother. Na ya ma me na papa no wotua what you do that na one thing some American. I don't know about you there. Wa ba no omunyu na wa say Ghana. No, Ghana fu papa. Ghana fu na what say one to Aba man pay Akufo-Addo na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mo wan ba bani 2017 na nkadachi Ghana yiri begini bebi wa kada papa bi ba ya ofa na Akufo-Addo na bezechi wo fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia sanka woto abama wona anka Ghana be ane ene sisi Ghana yi bia nyi won kasa Ghana bia na asema kan de me yiri da day samba wa mi aminti na excellency John Dramani Mahama okoba bia Ghana fu na obo jinodo ampocho papa wa akasa be 15 minutes na ba we obebe je wa interject me na won for 2 minutes wa fanka wana ya ma so me mpeni wona won ko one mam time na man come nsam eti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on obi a on kan kware so you be owo Ghana fu won ho adwene papa no wo bibi papa bia odo bo man pen na Akufo-Addo na te bia Ghana fu won ye wo mi sisi Ghana fu ye ho atan na sadama biri atene wa ye nhwe ha ase Ghana economy kaku recently ana kaku no bu ya hin sisi ana kaku na wotwa 3 years zao mes mazen zao mazen PSHS oya Ghana oya no ode ma onko gbom wo won awoton kaku no keke nche ono member for ni na chilu wo fa yonyim the source of even funding of PSHS onya taxes na wode PSHS o oya Ghana yan oil na yetu wo dubli ana wode fund the year bi put me the year bi ana wode fund the PSHS nti nye taxes na wode bugu ndama do na kakofu wontum won to bag of kako CCR na wa mama ahochira be ma kako oye the cheapest fish in Ghana no and oye one of the most expensive fish in Ghana aba man kasim ha na kwade ha na do obi kwade all the tax iti Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na MP aba Ghana rambo Ghana yi bi aswasion MP wedi rambo iti oboto aba na excellency Dr. Dramani Mahama iti ya brother Jakadolo Alolomi ose John Mahama baba dian fi nkwaso na manhu no ye na wafa yawo na ban akohwisam wa ba say Ghana mesisi Ghana egozi ku water won petrol no taxi drivers will took on top petrol one phone quick man she Ghana sisi amesi Ghana water a unit of water unit of water sisi ACDs 81%. Don't remember can water billing one from November 2022 basically the Mabia make what to water bill close to 4 cedis water bill per unit. No, 5 cedis in 2022. Since I'm in August, 8 cedis, 81 pesos per unit. So every 3 months, what water bill? Also, Galamsey, Jamawun to me, what by him, what say, Magana, Sunti, Ghana water. What's it? A time is coming out. A time is coming out. A time is coming out. Ghana water want to produce in Sumayam, and water is life. So, all right, you saw no much Ghana. It's people are banned through Chairman to me was saying, Ghana MPP Amanyoku, where your man boy for 1 billion Ghana for 1 year. It's in Nsu, what say Ghana? You see, Ghana and Supo. Ghana, what's your main important? Ghana
141472 and 020 3672 020 3672. Okay. Over. Any short Robertas? Yeah, you are picking calls. Any short Robertas?
Oh, me or say Galamsey. Or can I say Galamsey?
Chamaun to be.
Na Galamsey power about Chamaun to be. And can we hear and near you at your Mahama Campo and Galamsey?
Not to say. No, yourself. Who buy entry? Also saying.
Oh, okay. Galamsey. Eh, they are into me. A mebun, I had my many went to a mebuna Galamsey. Na gold and near Yano. Near Nisro. But Galamsey buy and on any time away Galamsey. Gold,
okay, over. Mamma, we didn't have your friend.
Mamma, now go to marketing.
How about Fra?
Mamma, now go to Bibia Bocodier.
I go for the one and I was there.
Mamma, you want the my teacher, church.
The Namaki income MP for once, Manneku, man, Dr. Piscojan, and Dr. Coquin, and I'm sure bread and this. I go to Manaway also. Then another after a matter now some day. I'm can't send us in an area in a Yabamuchali. Minority leader or any position on Chalova for Parliament was all starting the Bukos Nana 2025 because 7 January 2025 one all customer. It's all starting to one sana, no way too. No one could find here with said obey minority leader. Nana, may President Bawamiase, Yaman 4 years, on the promises. Promises, then a 1 year prior to 2016, and the New York, worth 8 years, solid 8 years. Worse than what they were union for Sugia, and that know what a vice president and the head of economic management team. 4 years to be a year, I never waste one in the presidency. Young poor people crowd over. Nana, over your say, sometimes you got a man symbol. What they assume without admitting for the Kenya, what by your magazine or anyone? What by your magazine or your work? Under the leadership, under your empire. Also double as a minister of environment, science, innovation, technology and innovation. Now President Mankasimu Boyo. It's only innovation where they are over to whether you're going in a sphere of marketing here. It tells you that the minister and the MP has showed woefully. Only the Yataya man quite more all the MP as investment game because Dr. Piskojain or the next agenda or the back to Mankasimu once or the other but to management. What I ask you schools is almost shadow. We're soon fun with their home. The one they do not agree, may I get due to a 24-hour economy. A President John Dramani Mahama to Odeba. But the moment I saw a better power, maybe 4 years to be a Jima, under this coolest and incompetent government. The bottom of John Dramani Mahama, no, your nation, but what the Dana Bokobia, yea, now you're paying your phone.
Mammy, now go de Minso Medasi, Pai. I don't know the mommy of
graduate school.
Hello, did you hello, Kola. Hello, Kola.
Good morning.
Yeah, we didn't know your baby.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. We didn't know your baby.
Hello.
Good morning.
Okay, I'm getting to cross in the session. Hello?
Senior, who tell what TV no so? Lower TV set to Nakasa, I will let matter on Gaba. Okay. I think that you can come on the line 0535141472 0535141472 and 0203627463. Over another now, the mommy wasn't me now.
Make an marble SHS. Okay. Feel an inside human MPP in some money book. No one thing. That's not there be some assembly. Okay. No, my church room, there be a demand. Into me, almost say, Nanado MPP, Ophelia, and Yashi, for school.
That is the way you what's that?
Animabo. Papa, watch radio. Me can't apart watch radio.
Okay. Okay. And you, well, I call out dinner with your brave. Hello. Call out dinner with your brave. Hello. Call out Metal Gapa, dinner with your brave. Okay. Hello, call out dinner with your brave. Okay. Okay. Over now, see when we end day. Me say any Roberta, short Robertas na.
So I can say we into my Muslim casa.
What do we need Roberta be?
Me okay. Me nefe ka ho. Any say. Onyame atom super. E de egu Supreme Court.
Call out dinner with your brave.
Me pata your friend is Solomon me casa friend yan kwanta.
You senior.
Pato NDC for na yana Trebian Medi wo mo ya kakra. NDC for Trebian Medi wo mo ya pa because money dey card o man say mo nse. Hello.
Ye tie o kasa.
Money dey card o man say mo nsa. Mobile mo small we. Ina mpa nya ka dompi. Go ma mo anga se mfa 4 years mu mai. Ade nti wata kwa fe dey ensa mfa o man sense. So no ka say Send a say your short memory into no, nam say your short memory into no. O makwa say ba fa be fa kunya na nyesa. Adebo o magana mo me anwene kwa tiri na ye man ma ye hu hia nche penifo no mo ba no. Ye yankwa ye ba wo. Ye sa ye na mo hai. Mo we ye so be tutu say de mo ye say de baby to me sinu. Ye mo ye o my Ghana mo. Ye na ye ye o man baby e kon. Mo an fi ya ye ne be sorry. I'm a man in any able medamasi.
Okay, Muslim Dawasi, tell your MPP your why mine is why from this. Tell your MPP panel that the promise the Honorable Ophelia made to Manstek concerning the road to the school has not been met. Adi, the school bus, the government was donating Manstek has not received any. The MP promised to follow up, yet when she won it has become least of her problem. So, and also, Obini dia or the Abanono. Hello, Kola, we didn't really have review.
Your friend, this is the Honorable Force in the precious.
Okay, meet you, Senior, young go.
Yeah, all the time, here, Mr. Baby, about Force. Yeah, my maker say, I will find that I will fire out. It was a restaurant. What was it? Na empty before you know. I started to go. What should I? Yeah, that was education. 15. Where did you move from the map? My idea. Move from the. Then you just in the education. Then you to be on it. Shut up. Under the medical said. Second before. Like a Ghana get you one. Ghana. And young machine now. Yeah, before. About the make them. Shapam and Koma Moye. And before saying it. Shemama, what are the guests 4 years? I know for all 2 years. 4 years. I don't know Mahama. If 4 years, you know what, Bono, as I say, a good father, the good father, 8 years. Shemasi, I don't want to put on your and before strong good no. Shad, or my way and over. Oh, but you cram and see, let a can 4 years ago. Let a 4 and the 2 have Bruno. 4 years, and the 2 cram with us. Okay. On ye.
Okay. Kola, we didn't be able to
Program now, you know. It's really tough.
Yes, you, Senior.
Hello.
Senior, young comment here, young caucus.
You see, young fat, my name is MPP Sunday, young fan in Saturday. The MPP work and quiet the NT. That's the thing you could be able to talk about the hammer. So, you ma, only for them free Hancock. Now, yes, I yes, oh, but after no, here, Bunina. Here, Bunina, young fancy of Munsan, young fancy of Munsan. Now, when you understand, device enough. Now, Mexicana. And now, Casagana, Yadiniana. She said,
yo, Mate, hello, Kola, we didn't really have review.
Mr. Friend, could do Mr. Kumasi.
Okay, Kumasi, I'm here at my hotel.
Yo, Yana, a good idea, Ghana for maybe. Now, MPC, no, I'm not a Metropolitan Sudan. What better could you so policy power, it is what you know for Ghana. It financial chamber okay. I don't know politics in one case of among the conscience of what the multimedia achievement or could not have a nearby and affected the whole Ghana and to the whole economy. City Africa countries or the Ghana cross an example, but the nobody politics. I don't know if you. When child dear Potipa with that, the 24-hour economy that working. Isn't you only it is and easy for the water that and make us a thing you didn't mind. One or man can go for
Medasi, Yakata, Printing. Kola, we didn't have review. Hello, Kola. Home. Okay, good. Good morning. Please tell Wafayao to respect himself very well. He normally disrespects the journalists and everybody in this country. Why can okay? I won't mean can. We didn't maybe I'll review, Senior. Hello, Kola.
Hello.
Yes, I didn't maybe I'll review.
Mtoto ya gona kwanta penny asa.
Okay, the other banana pension.
Ayo ze.
The other banana pay it you.
Nyam pesa mkaka kase. Oje. Oje ye very good. I'm moving on. You lim yawa. Ye mane otu. Yes sir.
Who tie o who Kola mam Kola we didn't know your brave. Hello Kola. Hello Kola. Okay, very well. Good morning. This is MPP Kakos. Why these messages? No compare say ya na my kokan afim. And so when you are sending messages, send decent messages. My message wunya biana. Mo send it. No, but it's not good. And some of the can it's not the best. Hey, Mr. Holt, tell MPP man that he's lying and he can lie. I will never vote for MPP. Come December. Okay, never. Nothing can change our mind for voting against MPP. From Mr. P at Asun Fosu. Hello, caller, we didn't be brave.
Hello, caller.
Hello. Yes, sir, we didn't know we be brave here.
Mr. Sekuriwa.
Young Koningwa.
Hello.
Sina ye tiyo,
hello.
Wa mi tiyo.
Ndi before now Frank ya bianca be say je uma tell na ya mo ko Sabana to o share na wanga wa feri.
Different one.
Nti ono oni le nti ngi before je mo ye de yan to mo. Ko ba o na ti de ba o nyan ko na je so ben na ye. Ma so na too much. Some o mo ye de yan dis me ko o ma ri to ba o nyan ka so o nta je na so nti so ko kwa o ba ni tu. Nti mo mo ni na pa.
Okay, mo so be da si. Na for you be fair man ti as you.
Ya tuma MPP DY.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I've seen me too. Hello.
Hello.
Wa me too.
Ya tuma MPP DY.
You.
Yes, ya MPP ya de aboy ni country ni mo ya bre papa. Hello.
Yeah, you tie.
Nti yan to abon ma MPP DY.
Ya tie.
Ya country ni ma John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
Ya di ma John Dramani Mahama. To mama na ya oba ya tina ya hoto ya. Jo mama oba. Ya ba onu oba na ya hoto ya. Usha on trofo we o mu chotro bebre amaga na kono. Ya no mu ya.
Okay. Wa me da say on the nazo on to abampama John Doe. Okay, in course nothing can change my mind for voting against MPP from asking for also MPP now or NDC. Oh, okay. The MPP people are all liars across the nation. They always claim what they have not done. That is what the man is saying. Good morning, Mr. Host. NDC is winning coming December 7th. Insha Allah. Okay. And also, no. Okay. Yeah, now put the message in me back. Yes, I mean, I mean, can you mean there? I go read, but as something, yeah, mean kind. As some no, and yeah, and yeah, they are making. Okay. I think that John Dramani. This John Dramani issue, in fact,
no, Martin, or spam.
Have you received some?
Spam, and that means I social media yaza or kodo. Yaza or the campaign team of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and NDC. Focus. I actually yemu. President on Namha, Vice Namha. No.
Okay, FPP is the only party can transform this country. So let's continue to support and vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia come December 7th for the development of the country, especially our future generations. Okay, and also India or the Abana. The NDC man sitting there is learned and can discuss very well. What of? Okay. What kind of a is learned or not one or a discussion? Now the just we hear Benny. And we hear Benny. Eh? As no be an house here in the communication. Obi quite do our goes but you can communicate well. See, when you are talking sometimes Mama, so these are the messages Abama MPP and this year, my channel at the amount. Over. Well, last 1 minute now. Till I would be more feelings. All the mother about Bumne and Kwana Yama.
Ma Abani say, Oko some platform this one. Almost say Mahmoud Bawumia. Ocheska. Nyano kwa. Bawumia ncheska bia 100 Ghana, 150 Ghana. Nyano kwa. Yeah. Say politics campaign ayam na bi mu hyehyere nti we kan tia ne nyonko na we ya kan tia ne nyonko emme party MPP me maka da ye nche sika mo bi biara yen ye the message ne de na we have our own message say Bawumia ogina otumi kanadwen otumi kire nadwen onimi ne esi na ni so obeye nti yen ya yenim ne Bawumia etifan imse Bawumia o de Ghana bekwanim Bawumia se apoyafoi mo machine no eye outboard motor no why experimenter ya di solar and ya di be power no ya di akoko Bawumia ma ati ase enne wo yeduma yeni a
over now this na
just say bokuku sika kuntan ana aba akọbọ bosia eje akoto ebi di se wo TV ubetumi na ya ye amount seka wotua ne kakra through your Ghana card and your banking na wo saka ubeji ade no ansana wotua ne kakra weni amambo papa dani o mampani kufo breso
over
na ye tena kemu a ye tena so 9 interventions papa ebi ni o kufo be free so no o ye say I'm a transfer me and son.
Ghana Freedom Party Apia Kubi has been disqualified from contesting in the 2024 presidential election due to illegalities detected on his nomination form. Okay. So, your friend is a Roman father. I'm going to appear Kubi. This is disqualifying.
Say how can appear Kubi disqualifying? Freedom Party no Ghana Freedom Party no about no nkobi
I'm not sure
and your billboards are your Mahama mounting the whole Ghana no
and your put you know to we ya to aba ya submit forms ya ballot MPP go ready ya chamber no nya do be yuma obi ayo oyo constitution but the man seminar
me board no assistant
no see
you go over you are not the person to say that. You are not in that position. It's easy. Who determine what will happen? So you cannot say that. What I say?
When you say once now, and then we promise you come to that.
MPP they don't have, Bawumia doesn't have the boss. Government in power, before the more.
You are talking Ghana for the
other. First, Yanko.
I'm at 5 minutes. 1 month.
5 minutes. 1 minute.
Oh, you bet TV do you educate etefo so I disqualify him and make don kwane party obi obesha na anya anu nchire dey position asisa ya balloting until then the NDC fu ya be ja tum da isi onya balloting fofo yare mba and there's no way NDC amanyoku ya bet na honde ya ja tum da onya balloting
me da say
na me am kwam ka
no
abiri NDC ya rally wo biriwa ya me aduma 17th mankasi me mpantema na NDC ya victory walk the best start voter by da from wa ha ya fa ha ansa park ya kafa school kasim ya kwa ya fa station ze o mazinete ya rally abaya kwa kwa 27 December Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia vice president when you say body anyade amma wa fa